everybody. Adam Levy here from Canton, Connecticut. Welcome to this CTFO Zoom event. Thanks for joining us today. Got a lot of great updates and things to share with you all, and we've got some guests that are going to be sharing some great training and some inspiration with you. So many good things are happening at CTFO right now with the launch of our Shape and Burn, which people are starting to get right now, and they're already getting great results with. I want to cover a couple of things as we get moving along, and the first thing is the Healthy Lifestyle Program. The Just 14 Days to a Lighter You document has been updated. It may actually get another update from what I'm understanding, but it's been updated. I did some updates on that. So it kind of fits in, and it's kind of part of the plan on how to use Shape and Burn and, things that you can tie along with it. Because people like to have a program. They're always asking, well, what do I eat? What do I do? And so this will be helpful for that. I'm going to share my screen real quick and give you some of those details. Let's just see here. I'm going to go to Google. Bam. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see this all right. Oh, there it goes. Put that back in there. Okay. Give me 1 second, folks. And we will get, can you all see my screen okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. So what I want to do, I didn't want that screen. I want a different screen. Hold on. Here we go. No, I'm just pulling these out. Okay, good. So if you go into your back office, I want to point out just a couple of things real quick as we get moving here. There is a really great landing page that you have, brand new for Shape and Burn, which I think most people already know about. It's got this great little rollover capability here. When you roll over, it shows the different ingredients that are in it, these 14 different ingredients, and has a little description on what it does. I mean, really brilliant. I got to tell you, when people start to look into these ingredients, they really get excited about it. Also, what to expect is really nice. You get testimonies and then shop now. So this is really where I think a lot of people should be focusing on using this link that is in their back office when it comes to sharing the opportunity and sharing Shape and Burn. The other thing I want to point out, though, is that here's that food guide. It's called the Healthy Lifestyle Plan and Food Guide now. It used to be called the Low Carb Lifestyle Plan. Now it's the Healthy Lifestyle Plan and Food Guide. As you can see, we did a couple of little updates here, kind of talking about the different ways that the basic approaches to weight loss. And you'll see it's got some great stuff on Shape and Burn and all those ingredients, and then some of the other items that are part of the program. And so that's now available on the app as well as in your back office under the Library Center. Here's the Library Center. It's on the left-hand side here under Resources, and you'll see Online Library. So when you go to the back office, that's where you're going to find a lot of these items. And up here, you got some featured items. You got the 11-week body transformation challenge. There's that 14 days to a lighter you document I just showed you. But the Shape and Burn challenge, when you click on it, what comes up is this. And I was talking to David, and I wanted to get the details of it for those that maybe didn't see him go live on Thursday night. It is a challenge. It's an 11-week body challenge that goes from October 18th to December 31st. Here's the important dates. At the end of it, you want to have submitted your after pictures no later than January 8th. And what you want to be doing by November 15th is you want to enter this challenge. And so when you pull up this document in your back office, it gives you all the details about that. What you're going to want to do is fill out this form. So you're going to want to print page 2 and 3. That's page 2. There's page 3. Okay, you're going to want to print those out, fill them out. Take your pictures. You don't have to put them here, but take some pictures with your phone, some before pictures, at least 2, possibly 4. Make sure you get a side view and all that. I'm sure everybody's been working on their before pictures for the last couple of weeks, right? So you want to have those. And then what you'll do is just take a picture of page 2 filled out and page 3 filled out, and then email. That's what you're going to do. You're going to email, and there's an email in this document, an email address that you're going to send to. So that's what's required. If you do it by November 15th, you are guaranteed to win something. Everybody who enters wins $100 plus a T-shirt, no matter what, right? So there's no reason not to enter this, right? You know, there's a few things you got to do. Obviously, you got to be on the product, right? It says you got to order 300 PSV over the 11 weeks, which is pretty easy to do. You're going to need, you know, food, right? You're going to need shakes. You're going to need shape and burn. So that's a no-brainer. But get it in by November 15th, and you'll be getting a $100 gift card for any CTFO products, as well as a Shape and Burn Challenge T-shirt. So let's get that done, everybody, by November 15th. And again, it's printing out pages 2 and 3, taking a picture with your phone, filled out, sent in to the company via email. Be sure to include your before and after pictures. Everybody got that? So I want to see this team be, like, you know, represented in a big way here. And again, lots of money to be won. The winner, $2,000. The runners up, there'll be 3 of them, $1,000. And then they're giving away $5,000 in product in those gift certificates, as well as the T-shirts. So take advantage of that. And if you have a lot of weight to lose, hey, why not win $1,000 or $2,000? Why not be one of the top people? You got 11 weeks to pull it off. And I know if you've been working on your before pictures, like some of you have, it shouldn't be so hard to drop that weight. All right, so those are just a couple of things that I wanted to cover on here. Let me just stop sharing my screen here for a second. I can find that. There it is, stop share. Okay, fantastic. All right, what I want to do now is have you say hi to a good friend of mine who is crushing it online. Hopefully you're utilizing his videos, and that is Otis Riggins. Otis, are you out there?
Yeah, Adam, I am here, man. And first of all, let me just say thank you, man, for being the leader that you are, because you're the guy who dropped the idea on me. You dropped that seed, and I took it and I ran with it. And so, you know, I got to give you all the credit, man. And, you know, I've never quite seen anything like this, because, you know, you hear me say all the time, Adam, I'm a low tech guy. I don't really understand a lot of this technology, but I play around with it. And when I got in there and started playing around with videos and stuff, and when you said what you said, I said, wait a minute, I got an idea. So I ran out to the car. I got my dark aviator sunglasses. I came back in, threw on the coat, and I actually did it on the first take. I didn't even do 2 takes to get it. It was 1 take, and I nailed it. You know, I said, I think that'll go. And so I put it out. Man, I started getting hits. People are saying, man, what is this? What is the green pill? A lady hit me this morning talking about, I need the green pill in my life. It was unbelievable. I mean, the onslaught, you know, led me to do another one. So I did another video. And then I've been using the, what they call it, the green drop, like what I got behind me right now. I've got the green screen. Got the green screen. So, you know, I played around with that. And put up a screen, you know, welcoming folks into my new home, and, you know, just having fun with it. I mean, you know, at this point, it's just playing, but at the same time, nailing the message of the green pill, getting people to want to know, what is this Shape and Burn all about? And then for me to have been one of the test subjects, well, guess what? I get to tell people about my experience. And, you know, I don't know if I ever shared it with everybody, but my experience, you know, I was a guy who I didn't have the weight loss the first week. I had inches that melted away. How about that? Around the waistline. My wife was the first one to see. She's like, hey, you couldn't wear those pants before. I said, yeah, how about that, right? So, you know, I'm really excited about just really running with this, and even throwing the coffee in, throwing the extreme shake in. I got all kind of ideas now, because people are asking questions, and it's so easy to direct them to the site, because I think I was running into a problem. I think I was telling you, I'm trying to put my link on it. Some kind of way they wasn't allowing me to do that. So I said, well, we'll just put it in the video. So I went slow with it. I timed myself out. I saw exactly how much time I had to do it. And I was able to just, you know, just roll with it right quick and nailed it. And ever since, I tell you, when they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, that is literally true. And I'm having a lot of fun with it, Adam. Back to you, my friend.
Well, thank you, Otis. I got to say, I was blown away when I saw that. I gave you the idea, after putting together the meme, and I thought, well, if anybody could pull off the Morpheus, it would have to be Otis. And the fact that you actually had that jacket in your closet, I mean, come on, it doesn't get any better.
Yeah. 19-year-old coat. That coat is about 19 years old.
Like, yeah, well, so is the Matrix movies.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, great job on that. We look forward to seeing more about the green pill from Morpheus. Anyway, very excited. I've been using that video, your stuff. I've been sharing it with people, and they want to know about the green pill, and that just came to me. As I was actually chatting with Malcolm, and it was when we first were getting going with this, and I said, this is a green pill. I mean, what about, wasn't there like a red pill and a blue pill in the Matrix? Forget about those pills. We got the new reality in healthy weight loss with the green pill. And I thought, well, shoot, I should be able to put together a meme like that. Within 10 minutes, I found a high-res version of Morpheus holding the pills. And I'm like, oh, this is too easy. And I popped it together. So hopefully you guys are using that stuff. All right, well, listen, there was a great post that my friend Michael Allison put together. And by the way, happy birthday, Mike, 70 years young last week.
Yay, Mike.
Yay, unreal, Mike. I got to tell you. And he and I and a few friends, and his wife, Gina, and his nephew, Tim, we hiked to the highest point of, or the highest peak of Connecticut. That was one of the last ones I think I had for myself. I'm told there's no high peaks in Rhode Island, so I think I'm not going to bother with that. But Michael, great job this weekend. Thanks for setting that up, and really had a great time with you and Gina and Tim. And you had a post a little bit ago on 10/15, just actually a few days back, that was really apropos to what people need to know about as far as getting this business going. And maybe you can just share some thoughts about that as we get closer to the end of this call. Go for it.
Yeah, thank you. And hey, Otis, thank God she wanted the green pill and not that jacket, because that jacket was awesome, man.
Oh, thank you.
And Adam, thank you for participating with me in all of the hikes and putting together some of those awesome videos. So if people hadn't seen the 25-minute video climbing Mount Katahdin, Adam and myself, well, you need to go watch it, because I know we're pretty proud of it. I can tell you that much. But in any case, this past Saturday, we did a hike climbing Bear Mountain in Connecticut. And I remember it to be easy, but Saturday reminded me it wasn't as easy as I thought it was, to be quite honest with you. But it was easier than Mount Katahdin.
But okay. you also had a little commercial there for our roll-on, didn't you?
Well, yeah, and I don't want to get off track, but I was listening to you and Otis talk about how he's advertising his product and why he's getting so much respond. And if you don't mind, I'd really love to take a minute and really talk about that. Only because I tried to advertise products online for over the last 6, 7, 8 years with my last company, and including CTFO. And anytime that I would put up a product, I wasn't getting any hits. I was barely getting a like, never mind a comment. And it was driving me crazy. And Saturday, when we went on a hike, 6 miles in, my left foot started to bother me. You were there, I took my shoe off, and I put some, I always tell people I never leave home without my roll-on. And it's true, because Adam says, hey, do you want some of this? I said, no, I got my own. So he was pretty impressed that I was true to what I said, and I am. And I put some on the bottom of my left foot. And anyway, literally within a matter of a couple of minutes, by the time I got my sock on, got my boot back on, I mean, we took off and did the last 7th mile literally pain-free. I mean, it really was amazing. But I put it up not only on my Facebook, but on a few other social media platforms. I'm getting 15, 20, and 30 hits. And so you can advertise your product, but it's how you're doing it. And you don't have to do, like, that's not a video that I did. It's a couple pictures, and just kind of putting the platform together, and it's amazing because people don't want to be sold, but they do want to see what you're doing and what works. And I was quite amazed as to the response that I got. But anyway, what I want to talk about tonight here, and I'm going to keep it brief. I'm sure that everybody here really came here to make a little money or a lot of money in their part-time, whether it's 5 hours or 10 hours a week. I mean, would everybody agree? Just give me hands up. Yes, because I can tell you, and I'm just going to be very authentic here. In 25 years of being in this business, my first two companies, I really had an awful lot of success and I really made a lot of money. And when I joined CTFO, I really got excited because the excitement was, for the first time in my life, I had the opportunity of having an online store. I don't even like to call it a website. It's an online store where people can go shopping, and when they click add to the cart, we get paid. And, I took that free to heart, and I ran down that road with sign up free, sign up free. And I think we forget that we're really here for two reasons and two reasons only. And what I do now is I went back to what I did for 25 years. There's only two things we do here with CTFO. We help people get healthier, and would you like to make money doing it? Those are the two things. And it's the first question that I ask everybody, because if you don't, then you don't know, what do you do with them? So I always say, hey, Al, listen, are you interested in better health? Because if you're not interested in better health, then this program probably isn't for you. Most people say, yes, I'm interested in better health. And would you like to make some money with it? Well, I'm going to tell you, the approach is not the presentation. And I think, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I'm going to speak for myself. Like I said, I was kind of going down the wrong road. Let's sign up a free website. And then you're on to who else are we going to sign up as far as a free website? And we're not really doing a good job. So I say, you've got 10 days. Okay. I'm not going to tell you not to sign people up for a free website, but you need to take advantage with Bill or John or Mary or whoever did sign up. You've got 10 days, okay, to have what I call a keep it real conversation. And I don't think a lot of people are doing that. And if you don't believe me, take a look at your report and take a look at the last column. And if you've got a lot of dollar signs equaling residual income, then you're doing something right. If you've got a lot of zeros, then you're not doing something right. So signing up free websites is not going to put money in your pocket. So you got to do the entire presentation. And the entire presentation is pretty simple. And I'm going to give you an example as to what I did for the 23 years prior to coming here. You can sign people up for a free website. I'm not saying not to do that, but now you've got 10 days to put them in a place of familiarity. And that is, do you want to make extra money? And so it goes something like this. You know that they want better health. So we know we're going to be able to put products, in their household for them to test drive the products for 60 days with money back guarantee. So you see, you can let them know that nobody gets hurt here. Okay. So here's where I go with this. I have them listen to the 2.5-minute presentation with Stuart Finger. It's in your back office. 2.5 minutes of our CEO. Okay. Once they've listened to that, if they want more, now I want to have a keep it real conversation with them. And now I tell them why I got started with this business. I don't want to put them in a place of unfamiliarity. So I tell them, hey, John, 25 years ago, I got started, and here's my reason why. Why would you put an extra 5 or 10 hours a week part-time here with CTFO? You guys, if you are not digging into their why right up front, you're wasting your time. I mean, you really are. I want to work with somebody that's got a why, and I want it up front. So I tell them what my why is. And my why was really deep. Okay. But my why was so deep that when I got started in network marketing for the first time in my life 25 years ago, within 5 months, I shut down a $5 million construction company employing 40 people. That's how strong my why was. Okay. So if you have a strong why as to why you're doing CTFO, and it has to be bigger than money. So you really got to unfold that, like what color car, what does it smell like? What does the leather look like? Whatever their why is, you got to go there. So the keep it real conversation that I think a lot of people are not going when the time, so they've listened to Stuart Finger, okay, or whether it be Adam's presentation, pick a presentation that you think is right for them, and you need to ask them, if you don't have 15 minutes now, can we set 15 or 20 minutes aside so I can show you the whole thing in its entirety, okay? So what I do now is you must do the entire presentation when you're giving the opportunity. And the entire presentation is, would you like to get started as a silver? You get 15% off and you choose what you want for products. And what that does, by the way, guys, is it qualifies you for 7 levels. I am telling them that if they go and qualify for a silver, okay, which is $249, and I will send that to them via email or text so they can actually be looking at it as I'm speaking to them. You qualify for 7 levels of pay. If you want to qualify for 14 levels, then you get a gold. Once you've hit $473, you can get that for $379. And it's one of our most popular way that people go, but you're qualified for 14 levels. And if you want to qualify for 21 levels, then we have a platinum, and this is what it looks like under $500. I asked them how they want to get started, silver, gold, or platinum. I don't tell them how to get started. I ask them how. I give them 3 choices, because now when they tell me, I know where their mindset is at, okay? And therefore, I don't have to puke on them. I know where to go with them. And then I'll ask them, hey, John, listen, you want to get paid for a lunchtime, or do you want to get paid for a lifetime? I mean, you have, you can continue to sign up free websites, but if you're not helping people with their health, and the only way that you can do that is with products, okay? So you have to present the whole deal. And by the way, you got 10 days to do it. And it looks like this. You can sign them up with a free website today if that's where you're feeling comfortable, but you've got 10 days to where they can take advantage of, silver, gold, or platinum. So you have to have you have to have that conversation with your people. You really do.
Certainly that extra 10%, right? That's what it's about, that first 10 days.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So listen, and you're right, Adam. So that doesn't mean that you have to do everything in one setting. Spread it out, but make sure that you're following up with the person that tells you, I want better health, and show me on how to make some money, whether it's $500 a week or $500 a month or whatever it does. And I always get a commitment. Are you willing to stick with me for the next 6 months to do that? If you're not, listen, guys, there's an old saying in network marketing or in any business, throw enough shit up against the wall and some of it is going to stick. I don't buy into it. I rather stick with one person than to try to bring in 100, because I can't help 100 at one time anyway. And excuse my French for that, but it is what it is. And I'm going to call it the way it is. Okay. So take people's lives serious, because sponsoring means you are responsible for their well-being. So if you're going to take somebody on, okay, and by the way, if anybody wants to know, unless somebody's really deep into pain, because everybody knows my story, I got started with the roll-on, but understand, I've been taking vitamins for the last 25 years. And I think pretty much everybody that knows me that is on this platform here tonight knows that I start people on a vitamin and the Super 7. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Well, I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to share with you. If you get a bottle of Super 7, oh, Jesus, I'm telling you, it's amazing how sometimes something's right in front of us. I mean, I didn't see it until it happened to me a couple weeks ago. You got 60 tablets of Super 7 in a bottle. We don't have out of 80 products, we don't have a product that tastes as good as Super 7.
Absolutely.
And when you give somebody a Super 7, as I experienced at my kitchen table a few days ago, they went, boy, this tastes good. And then Adam and I had a discussion about this, and it was pretty wild. I said to them, listen, this is a $47 or a $49 bottle. This was the number one flagship product that this company started with. I'm almost done, Adam. I know I got 2 more minutes, but
you're good. I'm holding up the bottle for you because you don't have it in your hand.
No, I know. I said, this is the flagship product that the company started with. And we went crazy with CBD and that's all great. I'm glad that we have those products. Trust me, I'm glad. But what Super 7 will do for you is it opens up the door, and here's how I handle it. That is a bottle that is $49. You can have it for 10. And I say, there you go. Adam's got it in his hands. You can get the vitamins and minerals, okay? 23 essential minerals on top in that bottle takes care of heart, health, bone, immune, what else? Heart, brain, okay? So it's more than just a vitamin for $49, and we'll give you the Super 7 for $10. What you've done, those 2 products is a consumable product on a 30-day basis. Not every 4 or 5 weeks or 6 weeks, but every 30 days like clockwork. And you are developing a residual income. And if you get people on those 2 products within 6 months, I guarantee you, if you ain't making $200 or $300 a week, which is almost $1,000 a month. And in case you don't know, in network marketing, within 6 months, if you're making $1,000 a month, it's almost unheard of. In all of my years in network marketing, I mean, it really, yes, some people do, but I mean, you want to make a residual income. Bonuses only comes around one time. Focus on residual. And I really believe the residual is the vitamin, the Super 7. And once they go shopping in the store, you won't have to sell them anything else, because they'll start, oh, I didn't know you had this. I didn't know you had that. I didn't know that Otis was working for CTFO. I didn't know that Gazelle was working for CTFO. No, they're not working for CTFO. They're working for themselves. And the reason that they're successful is because they are a product of the product. I'm going to stop it there because, you know, this could be an 8-hour training, but don't.
Michael, it was awesome. Listen, here's the one thing you said the other day that I loved. You said, you can get this for $10 if you get this one for $49.
Yep.
But you know what? You can get this one for $10 if you get this one for $49. You choose.
Yep. You choose.
Either one.
Okay.
You want to pay $10 for this one or $10 for this one? You're just going to pay $49 for the other, but you get them both.
If everybody that's on this platform, as I look at people here, I know that a lot of yous are in tune to nutrition. So I don't have to convince you that JAMA, the Journal of American Medical Association, says, going back 20 years ago, by the way, and it hasn't changed, everybody should be on a vitamin. So, and we have the document to that. So we don't have to convince anybody. And number one, the building block to better health starts with vitamins and minerals. Listen, I don't know if you go for an exam every year to the doctor, but when they do blood work, what do you think they're checking for? Do you have enough iron? Do you have enough vitamin B? Do you have enough vitamin D? Do you have enough vitamin C? And by the way, when people tell you I'm getting it all from my food, ain't happening. I'm just here to tell you. So spend your $57, by the way, which is $2 a day. Listen, everybody is spending $2 a day someplace that they don't need to. Start spending it on your health, because if you don't spend $2 a day on your health today, you will spend hundreds and thousands at the other end. That's all I got to say.
Fantastic, Mike. Appreciate you as always. Great training, great job. I do believe it. The company also believes it as well, that these are some of the most important things to get people on an auto ship with, because they're the basic building block of our residual income. And yeah, they will find everything else that we have.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for hopping on tonight. I want to make a mention that a week from now, Evelyn Monroy is going to be joining us on this Tuesday Night Live Zoom event. So stay tuned for that. She's one of the greatest trainers I've ever known in my network marketing career, and she's a multi-million-dollar earner, a phenomenal trainer, and is now just really crushing it. She did her very first official Spanish opportunity Zoom event today, and it was a packed house. So if you've got people who have Hispanic backgrounds, and you have countries or people that are from countries that are Hispanic in nature, we're going to be opening up a lot of those. You're going to get to hang out with Evie and me next week this time. So please build for that. And we'll look forward to seeing you on there. Everybody have a great night. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Otis. You guys did an awesome job. Everybody have a great night. And be sure to join the challenge. Get that done. Knock it out. Okay? All right. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye for now.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Adam.
Adam.